for those of us who bleed blue and gold, and I'm one. Pitt news today, not such good news for some athletes. What happened?
All right, let's start. Pat Narduzzi, 3 players suspended, 1 dismissed from the team. Senior defensive end Rory Blair was booted off the team. He's had a history the last couple of years, some incidents. He was ineligible for the bowl game last year. Jordan Whitehead from your neck of the woods, suspended for the first 3 games of the season. So that'll be Youngstown State, Penn State, and Oklahoma State. Also suspended for the first 3, linebacker Quentin Virginis, and suspended for the season opener is starting tackle Alex Buxer. He was involved in a DUI incident in May. These are all related to, they say, detrimental to the program, that sort of thing. So Pat Narduzzi, 4 days before camp starts, it was some, pretty bad news.
All right, camp in another way is going to be happening for our Pittsburgh Steelers at St. Vincent. What are you hearing?
Well, they were at St. Vincent, but now they're at Latrobe High School because the grass fields at St. Vincent got waterlogged this afternoon with those storms that rolled through, so they went to the artificial turf, still practicing as we speak. So there's nothing really to report yet. We did get a chance to talk to James Conner earlier today. He's pretty excited about the chance that with Le'Veon Bell out of camp, he's going to get to tote the rock a little bit. And Al Villanueva, who signed that 4-year, $24 million contract yesterday, he said it wasn't his intention to break the bank. That's the way he put it. He said, I just wanted to be paid fairly. I mean, left tackle's big money position, Rob. And he's a starter, and he's played very well for them the last year and a half. And $4.24, that seems like a deal for the Steelers.
Yeah, you're blocking the blind side of the quarterback, so you're very important. Yesterday's press release that I saw, I'm sure you did, the terms were not released, so is it still terms not released?
No, it's $24 million, and he even acknowledged it. His agent acknowledged it yesterday, but he acknowledged it today, 24. He referenced it and said $24 million. He said, I didn't need $46 million, was the way he put it.
Big story. He's a class act. West Point grad, by the way. I have to ask you tonight. You got to get when the getting's good. 4.5 out like the Cardinals. You're taking on San Diego. You got to push through and maybe shoot for a sweep here. You got to do everything you can because the Cubs are now in first place.
Yeah, the Cubs are rolling and they're playing the Brewers. So if they keep going their way and the Brewers keep going their way, there could be some, a real big gap between those two teams. Pirates are going to gain on somebody if they win. They'll gain on one of those two teams, but they got to keep it close. Monday's the trade deadline. If they could sweep, I think it would give the team a much better feeling. But boy, if they lose 2 or 3 or lose all 3 of those games, who knows what Neil Huntington will do.
How you feeling about trade deadline? Anything?
It's been so quiet with the Pirates. It really has been. You can't even get a sniff of something legitimate. We think they would move Tony Watson just so they get something for him. They're not going to re-sign him. But you don't hear anything other than maybe an occasional, John Jaso's a possibility or David Freese a possibility. Nothing major. So unless they do a great job of, keeping it to themselves, there's nothing going on that's going to get people excited.
Every 20 minutes, 93.7 The Fan, and this afternoon with Joe DeStio in for Robert Mangino in the KDK Afternoon News. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. on Rob Pratte Saturday on News Radio 1020 KDK. Good afternoon.